What's good, boys? I'm gonna take you guys through the strats I used to qualify for the solo cash cup on 3 different regions, ranging from 100 ping to 150 ping to 0 ping. And I played Middle East, got top 2k, got PR on that. Played EU, comfortably qualified 130 plus points, and played NA Central and comfortably qualified on 140 points. I'm gonna take you guys through the things that you need to qual and the strats that you need to qual. So on each region, approximately, you're only gonna need about 2 to 3 decent good games. So right here, you need to have a landing spot and know how to play it. If you look at this landing spot here, all the chest spawns, there's 3 chest spawns here, 4 chest spawns here, 1 chest spawn here. So I got bear drop and got all the chest spawns here, but this guy only can get 2 chest spawns, and I just got this last one. I maxed my shield from natural shields, and I spot him, beam him. This is a Middle East game, by the way. I'm on 100 ping. Just get in, Uzis, and sweep up that kill. So right here, if you're playing, I'm gonna quick pause here. If you're playing on 100 ping on a different region, high ping, and you're not confident with W keying, find your spot dead side of the zone. As you can see, there's only like 3 people even remotely close to me, and I have eyes on one of them. So make sure you're always playing dead side, because especially in the early lobbies when it's dead and it's not stacked, you can just sit dead side, sit in a bush, sit in a building and camp, and make sure you're on the dead side of the zone. And if there is anyone near you, try to see if you can get eyes on them. So here, I'm just sitting in this bush. I beam this guy 100, and bro, I make sure, because I'm on 100 ping, I don't do anything dumb. But I think I identified that this guy is not a good player. You can even take walls sometimes because they don't hold it. Get the ramp in the box. And I'm just taking time. I know I'm on dead side. I know I have health advantage. Get the floor. Sweep up this kill easily. I think he was on EU as well, I took his wall both times. Cheeky emote and Bosch. Take fight slowly on 100 ping plus, because especially when you're fighting dead side, you don't need to rush into it, and you can't really go too fast anyways because you're on much higher ping than the players you're playing against. Fast forward now, I've rotated over here. I went to farm metal here, and I've come and I've seen this player. I beamed him hundreds. Always start fights. The best thing on ping is to start fights with advantage, but he had a pump and he hit me hard. Or he had I don't know. I know that we had different shotguns and he hit me hard. He's on a lot of HP. He killed max, which I didn't know at the time. So I'm fighting dead side, so I know I have time. I know I don't have to stay too safe. Get my cone and scout. I was hoping for a play here where he would just drop my wall and I could hit him 100. Yeah, he has a gatekeeper and I have a pump. You should always try, quick tip, you should always try play gatekeeper or sovereign on ping, because pump is quite unplayable unless you have like a god AR that's not an orc. So I'm scouting right now. He knows I'm in the cone. Good 50 tag. Go up. Try to get cone in box. The cone, I put the cone in the box there from under, and that quite offsets him because now he's building. I think he's holding the cone because replay lag, but I guess it was first time. I actually do a bad edit here. You don't want to do this full edit because it leaves yourself exposed to a 50-50, and it's not good, especially on ping where I can't quickly crouch and go down. But luckily I get a 1 pump and secured the kill. After this, I know I'm 5-5-5, good for the rest of the game. So what I'm gonna do, have a good play here. So I'm gonna show you this good play. I've rotated, it skipped past. I'm gonna show you what I did. I was up here, I got whites, and I rotated all the way to the Grand Glaciers where their launch pads are, and I've hit the launch pads, and I've come in near the rift. Not good loot, but considering I'm on high ping, I think that's pretty good loot. So what I would do, you want to use natural like launch pads and stuff. So you got some near the raft, some near sandy, some over on this side of the map, some over on this side of the map. And I think if you play storm and use fizz and launch pads, you can literally fizz yourself center. I've gone right next to this rift, and I've got a good position for the rest of the game now, and I'm cap mats, and we just relax for the rest of the game now. So now we move on to the moving zones, 50-50 zone right here. I've rotated, I've tried to go as dead side as possible, so I think the main cluster of players was over here. I should have maybe rotated, waited, fizzed, and tried to get into the dead where the zone opens up, because that's always where there's going to be less players. Even if you're like here, there's going to be less players than there. All the cluster players are going to go here. I've rotated here, and I'm just staying active, getting my refarm. I'm still cap mats, and I'm just there. I make an extra box just in case that kid wants to fight me. And I see where the zone pulls. Always scout when you have time and you're on good mats. Scout and see where you can rotate to go to the dead side of the zone. Always. When you have cap mats, especially on high ping, well, this is just a general rule of thumb. Always go dead side in these dead lobbies. Always. Try to get refarm as much as possible, but don't be greedy for it. Here I'm just fizzing, constantly rotating dead side. And since I'm on ping, I don't really look for kills too much. I just kind of just keep rotating. I get caught up with a fight here. I play meds. Never be afraid to play your meds, bro. Playing meds is like the biggest skill for 100 plus ping. When you running out of mats or in a tough position, just sit back and play meds and farm out the last bit of placements, because that's the difference between core and not these placements, not kills anymore. That's the difference. It's the placements that in solos especially. So I pop a meds, maybe look for that kill, and I just run in now. So it's a we're in top 6 situation now. Pop another meds. I think I'm gonna build up. I'm still cap mats, armored off high, and then fizz. I'll just make sure if you get sprayed, just keep armoring, because as long as the 15 cap is in the game, it's really good. Even if a 6 cap is really good. I fizz now, and I get myself into the good position, front side, low ground. Get a kill here, I think. Oh, well, I get the loot, get this kill. I really could have won this game if I was more aware and I wasn't focused on what loot. He jumps into my box, and because I'm not on good ping, I can't hold it and get out. But playing dead side is the key in these dead lobbies. If you can do the strats that I told you, which is use the launch pads and fly, use the launch pads, fly, use the launch pads, fly, that's the best strat, because you can get cap mats, cap materials, and get into center of zone on 100 ping every time. Just play your match and farm out placements. So I think that's the best strat. I'll talk to you guys about the best thing to do when you've done a few games but you're not a confident fighter. You don't want to W key too much. So what I do here, I go to a drop down very well, standy steps. You know, just a fanboy. Watch a lot of clicks in Veno. You know how to play this drop. So right here, I just out drop this guy, get the guns, get the loot, get the Uzis, and just kill him quick. Quick work. So the good thing about Sandy is you can get so much gold, you can collect whites, and obviously the best thing about it is bunker and forecast. Forecast, 2 pads, campfire, mending machine, gold, max loot. Like, this is top 5 POIs in the game, 100%, maybe top 3, probably top 2 in my opinion. So this is what I would do if you need a game, a decent game. I think other drops that can compete with it was Grim Gate, just because you still have Henchy chests and you have Dash Water. I think Mount Olympus is severely underrated because I did not mean to click that, because you have the big hill, especially for stacked games, the big hills, you have the natural rotation everywhere around you. You can straight take this, go here, take this, go here. It's so easy to play from. And I think Reckless, because of this forecast as well, 80% is definitely a top tier POI. So I think these POIs are like the best in the game to play from. So another thing about fighting and solo cashies is like your awareness. Because if you look at this player right here, he's fought off the bosses. He doesn't know that I'm in the POI. I've let him seen me here, but bro, he's fought off the bosses and not instantly healed. He doesn't have mats and he's just peeking me in the open when he's on a severe health disadvantage. And I take the blue fight because I've heard him get beamed, and he doesn't know that I've heard him until now, until he sees me. It takes me a while to see him, but quick 50-50. He doesn't have a scope. I win. Don't even have to take any bit of damage. Easy. If you're not aware and you do stupid things like that, if you're in a fight, I know it's just bots here, but if you're in a fight and especially if you're landing at a POI and not a split drop, and you for anything near you, bots, whatever. Always be aware, maybe build on the chest, make sure you heal first, because there's no reason that guy should not build. He has trees all around him, refarm all around him. Just cheeky build, cheeky one box, heal, get the chest, and dip to the forecast maybe. So obviously, I've got this kill now. I'm gonna loot up, farm, and obviously get to the forecast. Okay, so now contesting for forecast is a big thing. There's two ways you want to go about it, especially if you're fighting on this forecast. Let's say you're fighting reckless forecast. You can box reckless forecast a little bit different, so let's not do this forecast. Okay, this is another topic. When you fight this forecast, there's two things you can do: box the console or box the hole. Benefits of the different ones. Boxing the console means you have priority and you can easily shoot the bots, run, go quick. Boxing the hill, make sure your presence is known to everyone around you and you can shoot the bots up and then try sneak on the console. Why I do here, this player doesn't recognize. This is what I'm talking about in solo cash cups. Always make sure that you're aware, ready for anything. This guy, whenever I go for forecast, I instantly scout. I pad between the two hills and make sure no one's here. So look, he's running up this hill and I'm gonna get a quick 100. Whatever. I beamed him to 31 HP. He's got no shotgun, but luckily he's got scream dashes, so he's able to get away easily. And to be honest, I'm just applying pressure. I don't even want this kill, to be honest. I let him get away, and he just plays for this bunker, I think. So he stays here for a while, but I'm aware of it. I'm looking around. I think I see he tags me once a little bit. Pop it big because I'm gonna get extra. I'm just looking around at him, making sure. And I instantly, you never want to just go to the bots directly. You want to just wait, because there's no point of me just going for the bots and then he's just going to come back and find me. Especially when I'm on 100 ping in this game as well, I believe. So I just let him go, make sure. I think he's going to box the bunker later on. I shoot the bots up instead of going directly to them. Shoot them up, kill them here, and just put it in the console. And make sure, that's the best thing about this forecast here. Always make sure that you have priority on what you want to do. If you want to sit on the hill and shoot the boss up, you can do that. If you want to take the console and shoot the boss up, you can do that, or go straight to the boss. There's so many different ways you can play forecast. Like, you're not restricted to just one way. So again, I told you guys about this storm strat where you just sit. I gather medkits, have extra medkits, have the campfire. I'm AFK playing and I hear someone run up close to me. I pop the meds so I know I have time to play against them. Real replay like, but they're just gonna jump in the box. And right now, I know I can hold the wall 100 ping. So I just pull out Gatekeeper and 50-50. He has a pump, so I know I have priority to just 2-tack him. Get a body shot, headshot, and he's out. And I have extra whites now to play Storm a little bit longer. Hit it with a cheeky emote, bosh. And this is why awareness is just so key in cash cups, because let's say if I was just fully AFK there on my phone, had a headset off, I wouldn't have known about him at all. Like, you need to be aware, especially in a zero mobility meta where you can't just get beamed 150 and jetpack away across the whole map. You need to be aware so that you'll just never go off guard. So now, moving into the end zones. Again, common theme here when I'm playing, and I think I do this very well, as in I gel myself, having control of my own game. I don't know if that's a real peer, but anyways, let me just check if that is. It might be, I don't know. Anyways, always playing dead side is so key, and having zone priority so you can just hold people back. The whole lobby is, the main cluster of people is on this back right. So you see, I'm on the front, staying ahead. I had forecast as well in this game, so obviously I position myself here well. But the main cluster is here, so I'm just gonna try sit. This is the whole meta in solos. Fizz front, sit back and beam. Fizz front, sit back and beam. So I'm just looking for kills now. A I've done a little bit of scouting. I've seen through my walls. I'm gonna fizz myself to max, and I've still got cat mats because of the storm play. I've always got cat mats. The dash. It's a poor dash because I could easily get beam from the high ground on the top right, as you seen before. That's not good. I'm just lucky that the guy on high wasn't good. So right here, I see where the zone falls pre-tarping. This is a little bit of a wasteful tarp. I could have just maybe fizz, but I see that it's going back. So right now I'm just looking for a kill. I know I'm running out of mats pretty soon, and I need the ball in this game because I've got studied like 4 games before this. So I need the ball in this game. So I'm not just playing out my mats and getting a top 10. I want to actually try to win this game. So here, I'm spraying this guy. I pick up the elim. I think possibly, I don't know. Yeah, I think I pick him up to storm. I'm not able to get those mats. So I'm just still playing mats for now. Miss out on that kill. I think. Do I go for it? Yeah, I think I get it. It's just siphon mats though. And I'm gonna stop here. This was such a good play by me to get up the bridge. Like, this was so important. If I never got up the bridge in that moment, there's no way. I think I'm gonna put meds, armored your roof always because of height. That guy's a little bit griefing. Armored, pop big, and this is where it gets a bit tricky because I can see where zone falls now. So I think I should have just built woods, maybe fizzed and stayed up. I thought I'd height here for a second, and I looked up and then, damn. I think going for height is always the game winner in solos, especially. I should have probably shot from like here instead of looking far there, but I should have been more aware as there was a kid here. This is awareness also in cash cups, in any game as well, because I'm just wasting my mats and time trying to buy height there. I've got 8 builds. Playing out the rest of the match, use armored, get the pump. On my wall here, this is a poor edit. This is 450. Just spray with the scar. And I'm low HP here, under the hill, there's not much I can do apart from play medkits. And we die. But two top 3s with a few kills is all you need to go in this solo cash cup format. So just playing placement is the way. You don't need to have a W key game. All the best streamers and pros will say you need a W key game, but I've called on 3 regions without having a W key game and just playing consistent and cooking up strats that only you can learn. For example, there's so many strats like alpha in forecast, alpha in bunker, alpha in island, every single game. Like, there's just so many strats that you can have without just max having a good W key game one.